Hello everyone, Kayla here, and this is What the Kink, a natural hair channel. No, I'm not late, I'm on my own time. Today I'm going to be bringing you a one brand wash day featuring the products from the Camille Rose Guava Slip line. If you recall, this line came out around the Black Friday season. The items were only available on the Camille Rose website. I purchased them for $10 a piece. I'm not sure how much they're going for right now. And they are now available in Target stores. I was able to get the shampoo, the conditioner, and the leave-in conditioner, but I was unable to get my hands on the styler, so it will not be featured in this video. All of that being said, let's get into it. So let's get into the shampoo from the line. So the first thing that I noticed is that the texture is this really thick, almost serum-like texture. It comes out of the bottle really easy, no worries there, but I'm just saying it was more of a thicker, like loose gel type texture of the shampoo. I found that as I put it through my hair, it did feel like it had a decent amount of slip, as this is called Guava Slip Detangling Shampoo. I could totally see that. I did not look at the ingredients as far as analyzing what the ingredients may mean until I got ready to do this part of the video, the voiceover part. And I think had I done that, I would have understood what I noticed about this shampoo in the video a little bit sooner. So I'm going to give you guys the first 5 ingredients, and they are going to be difficult because there is a cleanser in here that I'm not familiar with. But water, and then this one is called disodium cocoa amphidipropionate. I can tell that that's a cleanser just from the type of wording that it is, but it's not one I've seen before. Followed by cocamidopropylbetaine, sodium lauryl sarcosinate, which is also a cleanser, and then citric acid, which is likely there as a preservative. Now, interesting thing about these ingredients is that from there it goes into, the extracts, the scent, random oils like avocado oil, flaxseed oil, stuff like that. And then there's like this section at the bottom that is like another group of cleansers. So it's like they have like 2 group of cleansers. So none of the cleansers in here are harsh or like what would be considered super strong, but there are so many of them that I noticed that with this shampoo, when I rinsed it out after thinking, oh, this is definitely a more moisturizing, detangling, slippy, whatever, the shampoo was a lot more cleansing than I thought that it was going to be. And looking at the ingredients, it's like, oh, okay, makes sense. So, I mean, I wouldn't call this a clarifying shampoo, but it is definitely a shampoo that's going to get whatever it is necessary up off of your hair. You guys are going to see on camera me doing 1 lather, but I actually did 2 lathers. I typically standard do 2 lathers, but don't nobody want to sit up here and watch that in the video. You know what I mean? And then I will add a note about the scent. So all of the products smell as fruity, tropical, guava, whatever, as you would imagine. However, when it comes to the shampoo, it has this like 1 second whiff where it does kind of smell like nail salon or something, and then it goes right back to the guava smell. And that is the only product that does that. So just a quick little thing, and then it's over. Okay, now let's get into the Guava Slip Detangling Conditioner. So they say that this indulge your hair with our high slip detangling conditioner. This intensely nourishing formula, enriched with guava fruit essence and kakadu plum extract, is crafted to shorten wash days by rapidly dissolving tangles and knots with ease. A decadent blend of moisturizing nectars smooths and softens every strand, leaving curls revitalized and prepped for styling. I felt the need to read about the like what they're saying, the promises on the container, just because I watched other people's reviews. I try not to do that, but I watched other people's reviews of this line, and people were like, yeah, this conditioner ain't it. Where's the slip? So on and so forth. So I was already skeptical when it came to this, and it also modified my behavior of how I acted with the product. So first of all, the conditioner, yes, it is not very thick. When you see me trying to get it to come out of the container, it's just because the conditioner was not all the way at the bottom of the container to come out easily. It's not because it's so thick that it won't come out. You are also going to see a little bit later that the conditioner meshes very well with water. Y'all know, like my typical routine, I add a little bit of water to my hair to help spread the conditioner. And some conditioners kind of foam up when you add water. This one blended very well with the water. It was very nice. You will also see later there's a detangling section. The slip, not as bad as I thought, guys. Actually had decent slip as well, okay? All of that being said, I can understand why some naturals would not like this. This product does not have that upfront, rich, buttery texture that a lot of people look for when they're looking for an in-shower conditioner or a deep conditioner. And that's another thing. A lot of naturals prefer to skip right to deep conditioner and use that to detangle their hair and do everything instead of using a instant or rinse out conditioner. And they chose for this line to have a instant conditioner. So that's already upfront why some people may not like it. But actually, I felt like when it came time for me to rinse this out, I realized because my behavior was affected by what I saw, I used too much. And so I was having difficulty trying to make sure I had rinsed everything out because there was too much conditioner on my hair. Okay. Anyways, let's get into the ingredients so you guys can see that. I'm going to read the first 5 and then just kind of give a little synopsis of what's going on. So there's water, cetyl alcohol, sweet almond oil, and then behentrimonium methosulfate. Now, girl, I'm familiar with that ingredient. And then, beneath that, there's shea butter. I just want to add that in too as well. So then you start getting to all these extracts and things like that. A couple of random oils. You got your olive oil and stuff like that. And then you go into your, preservative type ingredients. So this has standard conditioner type ingredients. These are ingredients that I have seen before. These things are not strangers. And I guess you would expect something with shea butter that high up was the ingredient number 6 to be a little bit thicker. But honestly, I feel like they've blended this up because they purposely probably didn't want it to be super thick, because I have used things that have shea butter and heavier stuff. And sometimes that negatively affects the slip of the product. But overall, I cannot complain about this conditioner, and it was much better than I thought that it was going to be. Since I rinse my hair and style it at the same time, I wanted you guys to catch a little bit of the rinsing of that Guava Slip conditioner. You can see like how it's looking very present on my hair. My hair looks pretty decent as I'm rinsing it, and that's because I just felt like there was too much, especially after you brush. That kind of redistributes the conditioner. So you can see in the front sections, it looks like a whole lot of conditioner is going on, like what she do to slap the conditioner in her hair. And basically I did. So I'm like rinsing and rinsing because I'm trying to get a feeling like I've properly rinsed the conditioner, but it takes a while. So anyhow, moving ahead. So what we're going to do in the next parts of this section is I'm going to start applying the leave-in conditioner. And again, the leave-in conditioner was another thing where I watched other people's videos and people were like, what is this? Is this some water? I don't understand. So what they say is transform your texture with our high slip leave-in conditioner. This lightweight formula is crafted to deliver a burst of hydration and effortless glide for seamless styling and frizz control on curls, coils, and waves. Infused with guava fruit essence and kakadu plum extract, it provides intense nourishment, leaving hair smooth, supple, and soft to the touch. And I do want to point out here that they tell you it's lightweight right here on the container. They tell you. Now, I will say that on the how to enjoy, they tell you to shake well before use. I didn't shake it. I didn't see a need to. It seems to be a decent conditioner. I'm like shaking it now to see if that's going to make a difference. I'm just not really sure. First 5 ingredients of this, we've got water, we've got aloe leaf juice. I know if your hair does not like aloe juice, leave it alone. It's the second ingredient. Cetyl alcohol, glycerin, and jojoba seed oil. And again, just like the other product labels in this line, they have a couple of extra oils and extracts and things like that that are listed after those like top ingredients. So honestly, I didn't have a bad experience with this. Is it thin? Is it more runny? Yes, it is. I would have preferred, you know, guys, that packaging where it's like a spray, but it's like that trigger style spray intended for like really thin stuff that's like not liquid, but like almost liquid. That definitely would have been a preferred type of packaging move. So hopefully they can like maybe change the tops on it in the future. And then I did feel like as I was styling my hair, I did feel like there was overall slip to the situation. So slip added. Again, I can see why people would not like this, but I didn't have a problem. I want to show you how much product I use here. I use too much. I feel like the little trigger spray thing I was talking about would have decreased the amount that I used. But anyway, so I used that, and then I went with the Frozen for the styler. I feel like it goes well with a lot of stuff without being like too hard and crunchy. So the video is not really about that product since it's not in the line, but I just want to show you guys what it looked like and how my hair came out. And as you can see, I mean, large clumps, because that's what happens with Frozen. It did eventually break down and soften up over the days of me wearing this wash and go. It was a run-of-the-mill basic wash and go. Yeah.